Welcome to Epstein Becker Green's Employment Law This Week podcast. I'm George Whipple, and Happy New Year. We're starting the year off with a look at what's to come. Top of mind for everyone in 2025 is how the incoming Trump administration will change the employment law landscape. Here's Aaron Schaefer and Jeff Roussel.
Well, I think under President Trump, we're going to see a bit of a yo-yo effect with respect to the Department of Labor. We went from Obama to Trump to Biden, back to Trump, and I think it's having a significant effect on what's happening with OT exemption status, independent contractor status, and it's really keeping everyone in a limbo as to how to best move forward with respect to their personal business environment.
It's going to be very interesting to see how President Trump treats the executive branch. As he comes back into power, we expect him to remove significant portions of the federal executive branch. And for that reason, certainly at the NLRB, there will be a big sea change, and we could end up with significant litigation around the ability of the NLRB to perform its functions, particularly if the president terminates board members in addition to the general counsel.
Here's Jill Bigler.
We're going to see a shift in the FTC's policy and position on non-compete agreements. I think we'll see a relaxation of that. We may even see potentially a withdrawal of the FTC's appeal of the district court decision that has enjoined the non-compete ban.
Here's Shira Blank.
We expect that the Trump administration will be very similar to the prior Trump administration, which is very little government regulation in this area. And the other side of that will be increased private lawsuits.
We also asked Epstein Becker Green attorneys what issues they see emerging in the coming year. Here's Brian Cesarato.
The biggest issues or concerns our clients will face in 2025 is the continued impact of emerging technologies on the cybersecurity and data privacy landscape. Companies need to take steps to prepare for those threats. In particular, I see 2025 as a year where threats from deepfake in cybersecurity take precedence.
Here's Mike Farrell.
Union organizing. I think we'll see a continuation of the momentum we've seen building the past 2 years with popularity of unions, where the economic momentum is, where the strike activity has been, and that will continue, and it'll continue to be a source of great concern to employers who aren't unionized currently or who are dealing with bargaining successor contracts.
Here's J.T. Wilson.
2025 will bring opportunity. We've seen a significant amount of activity within the courts and also within local legislatures. I think that activity creates opportunity to effectively partner with our clients in order to advise them on how to strategically implement their business goals while maintaining and providing an inclusive workspace for all of their employees.
Here's David Garland.
Well, the word that comes to mind for me is change. We're going to have a new administration in 2025. And with that new administration, there'll be new cabinet secretaries. There'll be new initiatives at the Department of Labor. There'll be new members to the National Labor Relations Board. There'll be new commissioners on the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. We're going to have a new Congress. And so we will have new members and issues that will be percolating up again in a new Congress. So change is the defining word for 2025.
Thanks to all my colleagues for their insight. No matter what happens in labor and employment, we'll bring you the latest every Wednesday here on Employment Law This Week. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you soon.
This podcast is presented by Epstein Becker Green, PC. All rights are reserved. This audio recording includes information about legal issues and legal developments. Such materials are for informational purposes only and may not reflect the most current legal developments. These informational materials are not intended and should not be taken as legal advice on any particular set of facts or circumstances, and these materials are not a substitute for the advice of competent counsel. The content reflects the personal views and opinions of the participants. No attorney-client relationship has been created by this audio recording. This audio recording may be considered attorney advertising in some jurisdictions under the applicable law and ethical rules. The determination of the need for legal services and the choice of a lawyer are extremely important decisions and should not be based solely upon advertisements or self-proclaimed expertise. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.